Aries, the paradoxes of your scars are your greatest strength. Your return to power would mean nothing without the pain that made this all possible. Let's do it. Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you guys so much for joining me here and welcome to my table. If you're new here, hello, my name is Zachary. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, it's good to see you guys again. Pull up a chair, my friends. I did save you a seat. So, my Aries friends and friends of Aries, come on in. It's good to see you guys for another round. I do have some messages that came through in meditation here. Oracle cards, tarot cards, the whole 9 yards. Okay? You know the drill. Let's do this. So, Aries, the first thing that came through here was flame retardant. So, flame retardant, something that is capable of slowing or halting the progress of what fire may do. Being that you guys are such a passionate fire sign, ruled by Mars here, love or war, right? What I'm getting from this is actually an ability to smooth out maybe where there has been burn, an effective burn. Like I said in the beginning, this return to power, this would not be possible were it not that there is a climb available here. The pain that brought you to your knees is kind of what I'm getting. So, we're returning to power, to the warrior status that you are, Aries. The next thing that came through here was be bold, be brave, be you. I know this sounds like a tag or advertisement to join the military, but um, be bold, be brave, be you. The qualities that you already are, Aries. I very much see this as you're coming back into your own energy, remembering who you are. Okay? You're Aries, damn it. All right. So the next thing that came through here was look to Ophiuchus, which is in some circles considered to be the 13th zodiac sign. Not all astrology includes it as an actual sign. It is a constellation system, so it does exist. In the 70s is when this started to come through. This is stationed between Sagittarius and Scorpio. So November 29th to December 18th, if you're going off of the new system there. So the qualities of Ophiuchus here, they are the serpent bearer. We're talking about transition, transformation, healing and intuition are a part of this as well. I find this interesting as we're talking about a transformation for you guys. We're looking to this constellation in particular, the year of the serpent here too, the year of the snake. This is a year for transformation. It's your time, damn it. Okay, so the next thing that came through, and I thought this was interesting too, because I hadn't really heard this before. Serengeti Serenade. I was like, oh gosh, that's so cute, right? I do love a good alliteration, and Spirit certainly knows that. So I wrote this down and looking up some information afterwards because I do like to verify. Turns out this is an actual song. It was written for the World Fair in 1964, 1965 World Fair by George Bruns. This song was then used as the opening song in the Jungle Book. So the Jungle Book too, you guys, I love this. I love this. The whole story of the Jungle Book. He is a man child that was raised in the jungle as Shere Khan, the evil force in the story, the tiger, becomes more of a threat. They're trying to get Mowgli back to his people to return to where his power lies. Okay? Love this, you guys. Love this. I also think it's very interesting here the timing 64, 65, and also 1970, like I said, is where Ophiuchus first hit the scene. Okay? I mean, it was identified before that, but as far as becoming an additional zodiac sign. All right, let's get into this further, you guys. So, the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck is what I felt called to work with here. The first you got is Oil of Vitriol. So, Oil of Vitriol, this is acidity, resentment, and purification. There is an encouragement here. There's an encouragement here not to lash out. So, I find this interesting as well. First of all, with the lion here, scars, the concept of scars came through the beginning there too. The Lion King is something that was standing out to me. I saw there was something on YouTube. I didn't end up watching it, but There are these videos where you can watch from certain characters' perspectives, and there was one from the perspective of Scar, and I meant to watch it, but I haven't watched it. It just got me thinking, like, well, that is interesting when we look at perspective. Like maybe he was the one who really got screwed over, right? All he was trying to do was return power that was taken from him. Very interesting to have this here too. So breathe and wait is something that's coming through on this. I've been having in a lot of my messages, this feeling has been building as well, but something happening here in like September, October. I find it interesting with November 29th to December 18th too. That whole kind of period, I just feel that there's a shift coming. And then I remembered, oh yeah, eclipse season is in October. So, like I felt in March as well, it feels like there is another big shift that is available here or will be happening here at that time. So get ready. I feel like there's an encouragement to wait, to be patient. Things are being put together. Like I'm seeing a red carpet being unveiled for you here. It takes time to unveil or unroll the carpet, and you want to make an entrance. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, okay. So the next that came through here is Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. We're talking about wounds here, feelings and paradoxes. So this is the story of your scar, the paradox of your scar being one of your strengths. And this is where I kind of went into scar as well. Using what it is that's happened as something that's beneficial in your life rather than being detrimental. We got to carry it with us. We got to process it at some point. We might as well make it work for us. Okay. The next thing that came through here is sun splendor, the splendor of the sun. Look at all those colors. So this is generosity, health, abundance. I take this as a return to the warmth of the sun, the warmth of your own energy. Yeah, let's get into this further, you guys. I'm excited for you. Return to the sun's splendor. Return to your power. Return. Return the map. Okay, Spirit, please, can we talk about this message a little bit further here for Aries? General energy. Ooh. Okay, the two that came out here, we have moth and otter. What I'm getting from this is distract yourself, but make it fun. Make it fun, you guys. Otter here, we're talking about having some fun. It's time for a dance party. It's time to shake it off. I feel like with the moth here too, there is a caution towards like all warmth is not the fire that you're looking for to provide for yourself or to provide for others. The moth is drawn to a flame, it's confused by a flame. A moth is drawn to light. Um to let joy. Okay. So we're not lashing out here. When you're feeling like maybe there is an extra bite to your energy, this is useful in some ways, Aries. I'm not saying we need to totally shut it off. As we're talking about your return to power here, what I'm getting is to let joy be your guide. We can release energy in the form of a dance party, just like we can punch in a tree. Okay. Except one might be a little bit less painful, depending on depending on how old your hips are, right? Okay. What is blocked here for Aries at this time, please? Ooh, the bee. Okay. This is community, working well with others, creating something greater than just you. This makes sense being blocked here. I do feel like someone shat in your in your Cheerios. Oh my God, spirit. Sounds good. Sounds good. This feels like there was an attempt here. There's been multiple attempts to form a community or to find your place in the community. And this is something that you've just kind of shut off or become frustrated towards, angry about, because there's just been block after block after block. There's a need to shake this off, though. This is moot. Interesting. Okay. Or this won't matter soon. Okay. Know when to flow here or know how to flow. There are some things that are okay releasing. Like what I'm seeing is, what is that? Like the best revenge is to prove your enemies wrong or whatever, to do what it is that they said you couldn't do. That doesn't need to be the main directive. But if this helps you sleep better at night, enjoy that. Okay. What is needed here, please, for Aries at this time? Okay. We did have two come out. Fox at the bottom. So this could involve romance. The one who got away, you could be the one that got away, Aries. I kind of feel that a little bit more. This is a part of the pain that you're returning from. It feels like there's what is that word? I totally feel Mercury retro. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Being abandoned, being denied, okay? All right. Hyena and crow are what came through here as far as what you need. So, joy is a part of the hyena here as well, but we may be slipping into using this as a mask or a crutch, particularly in the form of imbibing on substances in order to help things feel better. Sometimes we do need crutches, and you know, after hip surgery myself earlier this year, I know for sure sometimes we do need crutches, and that was an interesting lesson for me as well. So I'm not demonizing or vilifying that kind of activity. What is coming through though is like I keep seeing Scar transforming into Mufasa. That's interesting. When they had hyenas there too in The Lion King, of course. Yes. Mufasa. Ooh. Say it again. Say it again. Sobriety is what's requested here. You have a throne to return to. The crow as well. This is magical sight, something that we have to be ready for. There's a responsibility that comes with this magic that you have, and that is to wield it responsibly. Drink responsibly, my friends, right? Okay. Let's get into this a little bit further here. Blue Light Seers Tarot, okay. First deck here, we're going to look at your hopes and dreams. 12-12 on the timer. Hopes and dreams for Aries, please. What else do we need to know about this? You want to do this one? Yeah? The Hermit, okay. Don't mind my elbow exploding there. The Hermit being your hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. I do feel like you guys are looking to come out of isolation. Your pain has a purpose, or at least it will, is what I'm getting here. Being the lighthouse, you want for your experience to matter. And this makes sense. And it does matter. I feel like you're just waiting for the opportunity or the right time to show your colors. And they're beautiful. You're returning here to the splendor of the sun. Okay, let's look at that was the Light Seers Tarot. I don't know if I said. Let's look at your fears aversion, please, Spirit. This is the Curious Travels Tarot as well. But I'm just fumbling today. Fumbler! Mumbler! Fear aversion, please, for Aries. I'm going to do this a little bit different today. Four of Cups. I feel like there's a fear towards missing out, like getting yours. This cup that's coming through here is yours. It's a new opportunity for connection. So it feels like for some of you, this certainly is a relationship that ended that you didn't want to end. It feels like there was some tomfuckery is what I'm hearing. You may have been on the receiving end of infidelity, lying in some ways, kind of what I'm getting. This person lost you is what I'm feeling here, Aries. Okay, let's get into this a little bit further. General energy to start, please, for Aries. Yay, the world. The world. This is coming to a close, you guys. You've learned the lessons. You've fallen down the stairs. You've smacked your little head. We've sewn you up, maybe a little blood transfusion, okay? And you're rising once more. This is a major completion. You've learned the lessons here through the major arcana, and you're ready to step into your power. You have the power of the magician, and you're now taking on an additional power, having mastered all of the energies of the major arcana. For some of you, it could be travel too. You may be, you may be getting ready to travel or want to travel, or you've got your eyes set on a person that you want to travel the world with or take on the world with. Seven of Pentacles here. Love to see this too. Be patient. Breathe. Wait. We had that come through. It's already been planted. Okay. Your return to power, your throne. It's growing. It's already been planted. A need to hone skills here is coming through as well. Ooh, what I'm seeing are the stars here. Working out your imagination. Your wish muscle is what I'm getting here. Interesting. Why Seven of Pentacles? Can we look at that a little further, please? Eight of Wands. Good news, you guys. Good news, everybody. Quick moving energy. So what I feel here that you can lubricate here, make this work a little bit quicker or make the experience more enjoyable is to work your imagination muscle. What does that look like? Dream, you guys. Dream. Dream a dream. Writing, anything creative. Music, dancing came through with the otter too, dance party. Allow yourself to flow like you would when you were a child. Maybe step away from using Chat GPT so much. I was watching something on that too. I guess people are using AI to a degree where they can't function when it goes down. Like even getting onto Google and just Googling something themselves. Very interesting. Very interesting. What I'm seeing is like a line that's been lit to a powder keg. This line has already been lit. This is the flow of the energy. Breathe, but not in the direction of the flame. Interesting. Your passion is working itself out to balance to where it needs to be in a healthy way when you focus on your dreams. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's look at your good stuff. Good stuff for Aries at this time, please. And their return to power. Ooh. Seven of Wands. Look at how centered they are. Returning to your center, you guys. Finding that balance between love and war. Love to hate you, but I hate to love you. All right. You're finding or coming back to this place of your personal power, and you're protecting that. You're sealing this in with a Glinda bubble. Oh my gosh. What else here, please? It feels, ooh, I like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had something to say about the Seven of Wands, and then the other Seven of Wands came through here. So I'm going to take that already as validation. So all of these wands here, the Seven of Wands can symbolize like digging our feet in or maintaining our position on something. All of these wands that are facing this person here, they're protecting themselves from, could be a form of an attack. The way I take this is those naysayers, your enemies, however you want to look at that, they're the ones on the other end of where it is that you've been protecting your own energy. They can no longer touch you in this state. You're a free bitch, okay? Genderless, of course. What else do we have here, please, in the good stuff? Oh, you want one of those? Okay. I'll take it. Divine counterpart, you guys. Divine counterpart. For some of you, especially with the sevens here, you may be coming across somebody here in July is when I'm filming this. These are timeless, but that solidifies for me that there was definitely a loss of relationship here for some of you. Something's coming back. Not this person necessarily. I mean, they may be, but what I see here is, bet it hurts seeing me in this position, right? You wish you could get back into this situation. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay. The way I take this is your own energy. When you're finding this balance, protect it. Don't let anybody throw you off your groove. Don't let people piss you off. They're dumb people out there, right? They're gonna. But you're being encouraged to hold this. This is where your power is. Don't let it get away from you this time, okay? Okay, let's look at your or what's in the dark here. What is in the dark? What we don't see coming here. What is unseen in this situation for Aries, please? Strength. Love it. Page of Cups here at the bottom as well. I see this as like coming back into a whole state from being fractured. This is a part of your fall. Being overwhelmed. For someone here, I feel embarrassment is what's coming up. Maybe from a literal fall. Like I'm seeing people filming, and this doesn't have to be literal, but I'm seeing people filming something embarrassing that's happened. This is something that is impressed upon your own psyche, and you're carrying this around. But again, this isn't. This won't matter much soon in your return to power here. And we're not talking about like an ego trip. This is something that when you step into this place, you feel powerful. You feel an amount of peace and strength. Strength is what's coming here. Love winning over hate is what I'm getting from this. Love has a way of, well, it's not love that's punishing people, but when people are not ready for love to open up to that kind of force, they can do things that end up harming themselves or punishing themselves. That's kind of what I get here as you're standing in that light, in that frequency of love. This is a part of the bubble, Galinda's bubble here, that you're protected with. You don't need to come you don't need to come down off of your throne to smack a bitch is what I'm getting. They'll smack themselves. Interesting. Okay. What else here, please, and what we don't see coming? The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. Your original plan is what I'm getting here. What you don't see is, ooh, okay. So whatever this is, this could be the job you were going for. Relationship feels kind of heavy here as far as that goes. Knight of Pentacles is making a plan to achieve a specific goal, knowing what our end goal is and making a plan to get there. This feels like it was very much interrupted for whatever reason. Your fall from grace here. And this doesn't feel like it was your fault either, Aries. This just feels circumstantial. What I get from that coming through, what we don't see coming, is that the plan is moving forward, or has been this whole time. Or you may not see that the pain or coming down from your power here was necessary in order to get you to what this end goal was. I kind of feel like someone needed to be extricated from your situation, whether this is lover, friend, family, neighbor, I don't know. Someone was in your way. And this was the best way. Okay, this was the best way to take care of that. Interesting. Anything else here on what we don't see coming? Yes. Okay. King of Wands. Yeesh. Awesome. So your power, guys, returning to your power. And who's back here? That's Mufasa. Strength too is very much the lion energy as well. I love that too. The salamander here. This symbolizes protection from fire, like we were talking about the fire retardant at the beginning. You guys are stepping into your power here with more protection. It feels like this person, this energy, was poisoning the well. This was somebody who you thought deserved to be close to you, but didn't. They were actually siphoning off your energy, your power and ability. Yeah, good riddance. Good riddance, I say. Okay. Let's get into your challenge here. Your challenge at this time. For Aries, please. 5 of Pentacles. That makes sense. Knight of Wands here at the bottom too. Getting back up and trying again. Allowing yourself to do so. So 5 of Pentacles. We have been thrown out into the dark. wherever it's the warmth of love, the security of a job, whatever, living situation. We've been put into a situation with health conditions, financial issues as well. The difficulty here is remembering that we've had the key or the power this whole time to open whatever door it is that we want. I feel like for some of you here too, this person uh, was a bit like abusive, narcissistic, sociopathic, however you want to look at that, pathological, whatever they're calling that these days. The intention was to make you feel less than. And it sounds like it worked a little bit here. So we're in the process of remembering who you are. Simba, remember who you are. What else here, please, in the difficulty for Aries? Almost said Aquarius. 10 of Wands. Okay, yeah. Ace of Cups here at the bottom. There's that promise of a new beginning coming through. 10 of Wands. So part of the difficulty here is letting it go. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. In holding on to this situation, it's directly draining your energy still, just like this person or situation did. It's okay to let go of the outcome. That's what I think the difficulty is. There's a little bit of maybe in a vendetta. You want to see somebody have their comeuppance, and I feel like they will. It's important, though, in order for you to get your comeuppance, what you deserve, to release the attachment to seeing this solved. The solution is already happening, and that's you rising back to your power, like I said, back to your throne. Back to life, back to reality. What else here, please, for Aries in the difficulty? It's totally okay. Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision, and value. Whoever this is, let it go. Let it go, Aries. You have too many wonderful things waiting for you. Can we get a glimpse at what this power looks like, please, for Aries? King of Cups. Ooh, and Two of Pentacles. Balance, you guys. King of Cups coming through with this energy and your energy. We're talking about that balance of love and war, right? That passion. King of Cups is the notion of devotion to master the motion of your emotion ocean, as I like to say. An Aries that's able to flow with their emotional states and not let their emotions control them, but to use them as tools, that's very powerful. This is your power. So your emotions are your power. The paradox of your scars, the love and hate of how you respond to your pain is your strength. Knowing where to direct that is the important part. Okay, I'm going to pull a Medicine Heart Oracle here to close this out. Last message for Aries, please. Ooh, Song of Sangoma. I'll read this to you here. You have moved through a spiritual preparation period, which has perfectly equipped you for expansion into a greater sphere of expression. Even if you are still feeling tested, you have the ability to resolve the issues in a beneficial way. Your future will not be bound by the struggles you are grappling with. You are reassured of your direction, value, progress, and place. Yes, let that be validation for you, Aries. If you're doubting your climb, your ascension right now, stop it. Quit it. It's happening, okay? All right, Aries, I love you guys. I hope this message is helpful. Please take care of yourselves. If you're looking for additional help, I do have personal readings and a mentorship program open. Feel free to check out my website. I will be taking a pause here on personal readings just to catch up and take a breather myself. So if you're looking for some help, I would get in soon. I'm not sure how long the break will be, but there will be a break. Please like, share, comment, subscribe as well if this resonated with you. I love to chat with you guys as I can, so please check in with me too. I love to hear from you guys. All right, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all very, very soon. Be well.